Do you ever feel like you're not yourself anymore? The energy, the drive, the spark you used to have, it just isn't the same. Back in your 20s, you could go all night, wake up the next morning, and still be ready to go. Your body bounced back faster. Your mornings were harder. Your confidence was automatic. But now, things feel different. Maybe your mornings are softer. Maybe your energy fades faster. Maybe you notice you're not as sharp, not as confident, not as eager. And when it comes to intimacy, things don't always work like they used to. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of men go through this. Low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, energy crashes. It feels like your body is betraying you. But here's the truth. You're still that man. You didn't lose him. He's still inside you. Your body just needs the right support to bring him out again. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. 5 natural, holistic ways to boost testosterone, improve blood flow, and wake up feeling alive, strong, and confident again. Let's be honest. Nobody prepares you for this part of life. One day, your body feels unstoppable, and the next, you start noticing changes. But why does it happen? Think of testosterone like your body's Wi-Fi signal. In your 20s, you're running at full bars, strong, fast, reliable. Everything connects easily. As you get older, that signal weakens. It's still there, but it drops in and out. Sometimes it's strong, sometimes it lags, sometimes it cuts out when you need it most. That's what's happening with your hormones. Then there's blood flow. Erections depend on healthy circulation. Imagine the highway in your city. When you were younger, the lanes were wide open, cars moving fast. But over time, little traffic jams build up. Stress, poor diet, aging vessels, all of it slows the traffic. Blood doesn't move the way it used to. And when the blood doesn't flow, the performance isn't the same. And finally, there's recovery. In your 20s, you could stay out late, get 3 hours of sleep, and still bounce back the next day. Now, one late night wrecks your energy for the whole week. Why? Because your repair system isn't running at the same speed anymore. Deep sleep gets harder to reach. Testosterone pulses are weaker, and your body can't recharge like it once did. Here's the key thing. This isn't weakness. It isn't a failure. And it's not your fault. It's biology. It's the natural course of how the male body ages. But just because it's natural doesn't mean it's permanent. Once you understand why this happens, you can start flipping the switch back in your favor. Here's something most men don't realize. Timing is everything when it comes to testosterone and performance. Your body runs on a clock, and the biggest window for repair doesn't happen during the day. It happens at night. While you sleep, testosterone production rises, growth hormones kick in, blood vessels open and reset. It's like your body's maintenance crew showing up for the night shift. But here's the problem. Most of us sabotage that process without even knowing it. Eating heavy meals late at night, drinking alcohol, scrolling our phones, stressing about work, all of it signals to the body that it's not safe to repair. And if your body doesn't feel safe, testosterone pulses drop, blood flow stays tight, and you wake up feeling flat instead of full. Now imagine the opposite. You wind down, hydrate, fuel your body with the right nutrients, and get real rest. In that state, your body is given the green light. Hormones rise, vessels recover, tissues repair. And when you wake up, you don't just feel rested, you feel alive, strong, hard, ready. This is why timing matters so much. You can take all the right foods, oils, and nutrients, but if you're fueling at the wrong time, you're not getting the full benefit. That's why the nightly ritual I'm about to share works so well. It's not random. It's designed to give your body what it needs right before its natural repair cycle begins. And when you repeat it consistently, night after night, you'll notice something powerful. Your mornings start looking and feeling very different. So here's the part you've been waiting for. What exactly can you do starting tonight to boost testosterone and fight back against ED? The answer isn't in a pill bottle. It's not a quick fix, and it's not a prescription. The real solution is much simpler and much more powerful. It's a nightly ritual made up of 5 holistic boosters. These aren't new inventions. They're natural foods and nutrients that men have been relying on for centuries to fuel their strength, stamina, and confidence. Here they are. A spoon of ashwagandha, nature's stress killer. A handful of zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds or oysters. a drizzle of healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil or avocado, a dose of vitamin D from sunlight, salmon, or eggs, and finally, a touch of maca root or coconut oil, an ancient duo known for energy and drive. Now I get it. You might be thinking, really? Just those? Could something this simple actually make a difference? And the answer is yes, because the magic isn't just in what each ingredient does on its own. It's in how they work together, especially when you give them to your body before its natural nightly repair cycle. In the next section, we're going to break down each of these 5 boosters one by one. We'll talk about why they work, how they make you feel, and how together they can help you reclaim the energy, the drive, and the power you thought you'd lost. Let's start with the first booster, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an ancient root used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years. It's often called an adaptogen, which simply means it helps your body adapt to stress. And for men dealing with low testosterone or erectile dysfunction, stress is a major enemy. Why? Because stress raises cortisol, the hormone that works against testosterone. The higher your cortisol, the lower your testosterone. Studies have shown that men who take ashwagandha can see testosterone levels rise by as much as 15%. But beyond the numbers, what men actually feel is the difference. Less anxiety, more calm. And with that calm comes better blood flow, stronger drive, and better performance. Think about how stress affects you. Tight shoulders, racing thoughts, trouble sleeping, that's not the state your body needs to be in if you want testosterone to rise and blood to flow. Ashwagandha flips the switch. It quiets the stress response, lowers cortisol, and creates the perfect environment for testosterone to surge while you sleep. When you add ashwagandha to your nightly ritual, what you'll notice isn't just calmer nights. You'll notice stronger mornings. You'll wake up more energized, more confident, and ready to take on the day. Next up is zinc, the mineral of manhood. Zinc isn't just another nutrient on a label. It's absolutely essential for testosterone production. Without enough zinc, your body literally cannot make testosterone. That's why men who are deficient in zinc often see a drop in sex drive, weaker erections, and lower energy. Here's the good news. You don't need a pill to get zinc. Some of the best natural sources are foods you already know: oysters, pumpkin seeds, beef, and chickpeas. Just a handful of pumpkin seeds at night gives your body a powerful dose of the mineral it needs to spark testosterone production. Why does this matter for erectile dysfunction? Because zinc doesn't just influence testosterone, it also impacts sperm quality, energy, and recovery. It's like the spark plug in an engine. Without the spark, the engine doesn't start. With the spark, everything fires the way it's supposed to. When you fuel your body with zinc, you're giving it the raw material to turn testosterone back on. And when testosterone rises, you don't just feel it in your blood work. You feel it in your mornings, you feel it in your energy, and yes, you feel it where it matters most. Now let's talk about healthy fats, one of the most overlooked keys to testosterone. A lot of men have been told for decades that fat is the enemy, that if you want to be healthy, you need to cut fat out. But here's the truth. Testosterone is built from cholesterol. Without healthy fats, your body doesn't have the building blocks it needs to make hormones. That's why adding the right fats to your diet can be a game changer. Foods like extra virgin olive oil, avocados, nuts, and fatty fish are packed with monounsaturated and omega-3 fats. These don't just fuel hormone production, they also improve blood vessel health. And better blood vessel health means better blood flow, which is critical for strong, reliable erections. Think of healthy fats like premium gasoline for your engine. With the wrong fuel, the engine sputters. With the right fuel, everything runs smooth, strong, and powerful. When men start eating more of these good fats, they often notice 2 things right away: more steady energy during the day and more stamina at night. Over time, testosterone production gets a boost, blood flow improves, and performance, both in and out of the bedroom, starts to feel stronger. Now let's look at vitamin D, often called the sunshine hormone. Most people think of vitamin D as just another vitamin. But in reality, it's a hormone, and it has a huge impact on testosterone and sexual health. In fact, studies show that men with higher vitamin D levels tend to have higher testosterone, better energy, and stronger sexual performance. Here's the problem. More than half of men are deficient in vitamin D. Why? Because we spend so much time indoors, behind screens, or covered up. Without regular sunlight, levels drop. And when vitamin D drops, so does testosterone. Vitamin D also plays another critical role. It helps your body produce nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes blood vessels and allows blood to flow. And if there's one thing you need for a strong erection, it's healthy blood flow. So how do you get it? The simplest way is sunlight. Just 15 to 20 minutes outdoors can make a difference. You can also get vitamin D from fatty fish like salmon, from egg yolks, or from fortified foods. And for men who are really low, a supplement can be an easy solution. When you restore vitamin D, you'll feel it everywhere. Better mood, better mornings, more confidence, and more drive in the bedroom. Finally, let's talk about the energy duo: maca root and coconut oil. Maca root is a plant from the high Andes of Peru. For centuries, it's been used as a natural tonic to boost stamina, fertility, and sexual drive. Unlike some herbs, maca doesn't directly raise testosterone, but what it does is just as important. It helps balance hormones, lift mood, and increase desire. Men who take it often report more energy, stronger libido, and better performance. Coconut oil, on the other hand, is packed with medium-chain triglycerides, fats your body quickly converts into fuel. These MCTs give your body the raw materials it needs to support hormone production and steady energy levels. They also promote healthier blood vessels, which means improved circulation. On their own, both are powerful. But when combined, for example, blending maca powder into a smoothie with a spoon of coconut oil, they create a steady, natural fuel source, one that supports hormone balance, keeps energy stable, and primes your body for stronger nights and harder mornings. Together, maca and coconut oil aren't just about physical stamina. They help restore that sense of vitality and power that every man wants to feel. They remind your body what it's capable of when it's properly fueled. This isn't just about adding random foods or supplements. What makes this powerful is turning it into a ritual. Think about most men's nightly routines: a heavy dinner late at night, a couple of drinks, mindless scrolling until you fall asleep on the couch, stress carried straight into bed. None of that sets your body up to recover. None of that tells your hormones to rise. Now imagine the opposite: a simple ritual where you give your body exactly what it needs before its repair cycle begins. A spoon of ashwagandha to lower stress, a handful of zinc-rich seeds to spark testosterone, healthy fats to fuel your hormones, vitamin D from the day's sunlight, and a touch of maca and coconut oil for energy and drive. This isn't just fuel, it's a statement. Every time you do it, you're reminding yourself, I'm still that man. I still have it. I'm not done yet. That's why I call it a ritual. Because it's not only about the science of testosterone and blood flow. It's about identity. It's about reclaiming the part of yourself that stress, aging, and low energy have been trying to take away. And with each night, you're taking that power back. Here's how to put it all together into a simple nightly routine you can follow starting tonight. Step 1. Move your body. Take a 10-minute walk, do some light stretching, or just breathe deeply. This signals to your body that the day is winding down and recovery mode is about to begin. Step 2. Prepare your ritual. A spoon of ashwagandha mixed into warm water or tea, a small handful of pumpkin seeds, or another zinc-rich food, a drizzle of olive oil on a light evening snack or salad. Make sure you've gotten your dose of vitamin D during the day from sunlight, salmon, or eggs. And if you want extra stamina, blend a little maca powder with coconut oil into a smoothie or warm drink. Step 3. Sip or eat slowly. No rushing. Let your body relax. Put the phone away, shut down the stress, and give yourself space to unwind. Step 4. Sleep. Get in bed hydrated, calm, and fueled with exactly what your body needs. Now picture what happens the next morning. You don't drag yourself out of bed. You wake up with energy. You wake up harder, more confident, more alive. You don't need to chase your 20s. You just need to support your body the way it was designed. And when you do, it rewards you. Here's the truth most men never hear. Erectile dysfunction doesn't define you. Low testosterone doesn't mean your best years are gone. Your body is still capable of so much more than you think. It just needs the right support, the right fuel, the right timing, the right habits. And when you give it that, it responds. These 5 boosters aren't gimmicks. They're simple, holistic tools your body already knows how to use. Ashwagandha to lower stress, zinc to spark testosterone, healthy fats to fuel hormones, vitamin D to open blood flow, maca and coconut oil to power energy and drive. Together, they create more than just a nightly drink. They create a ritual of reclaiming your confidence, your energy, and your manhood. So try it tonight. Keep it going, and pay attention to how your mornings start to change. Pay attention to the energy, the drive, and the strength that begins to come back. Because your best years, they're not behind you. They're still right here. You're still that man, and you always will be.